favor C's because I believe he has Boomerang Bro and King Boo on his team. And those curve trajectory hitters really mess with the Thwomps.
They do. They can sneak by those Thwomps. They will not come down to block the curve trajectory.
Yes.
Of course, BigNick does have Boo. Another, it's really funny. The
I love
characters
that
haven't loaded in yet. So we're actually playing 9 Marios versus 9 Marios.
Perfect.
That's really good.
But yeah, so last game of the night, we are going. It is Big Balla. It is the oh wow, match already with the fireworks out here.
Awesome. Great stuff here. So C's is pitching here. BigNick at the plate. Let's see what we can make happen. 2 balls. This character's so bad.
We do see the Walu pitcher today. 3-0 count to Bowser. Let's see if we see a walk. I don't love a walk here because really it's hard for Bowser to hit it out on this stadium.
Yeah.
You got Thwomps. You got big walls, but that is going to be crushed. But there we go. There's those Thwomps that we were talking about. Yeah. Oh, we let it bounce. And that is going to bring Bowser around. That is an RBI double off the Thwomp. Missed the ball on the bounce. And that's that really high bounce off the Thwomps that we see so often on this course, on this stadium.
Freaking bounces. They pee me oh, man. They really pee me oh.
They're tough.
They're tough to deal with. You miss that first. When it comes down, if you miss it, it's bad.
It is, because it hangs in the air for so long. That is going to be up. Clamber, maybe. There it is. An out.
The Clamber Yoshi play gets it done. Let's go. Nice stuff, Cézar-ito.
Yes.
Funny thing, Balam Transfer, one of the members here, made a WarioWare style game mode for Mario Baseball. I'm sure people have been talking about it left and right on stream. But it's a bunch of different little mini games. One of them is like
almost exactly like that.
It was just like that. So maybe he's had some practice on that one.
Right.
Maybe he was geared up for it.
Absolutely. We do see BigNick loves the DK pitcher, so we're gonna see some fun stuff. That's the classic DK pitch right there. Thwomps don't get messed up, so I am a little surprised that Thwomp came down, but it does. So it's just gonna be a single for King Boo. We had a good. That's gonna be too high for Toadsworth, I think. It is not. Oh! We're safe. We're safe. We're good. It was good base running by C's, but a bit unfortunate that didn't get to the wall.
I do like the DK pitcher. I do think, like, once it's red, you're cooked, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good. Is this going to be out? No, it's going to be off the wall as well.
Maybe gunned at third.
Safe at third. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. You know, it's really good. The sidearm delivery is very tricky.
It
throws
is.
it very steep on that angle. So it's hard to play around, especially if you've got like a hand in this like difference. It could be very weird.
Yeah, I personally love DK pitcher because I love when people go DK pitcher against me. I like hitting off DK pitcher. I think there's a lot of, we one of the big conversations, even it starts off, is the conversation of sidearm pitchers versus straight arm pitchers like Waluigi. Delivery is a really, really big part of this game. And almost a 9-3 playout.
Very close.
And DK, I think, has the most aggressive sidearm delivery in the game. But there's a lot of strategy when you know how far outside that pitch can get or how far inside that pitch can get. There's a lot of things you can do. DK pitcher, at the end of the day, it's a knowledge check. I think more than anything, it is a knowledge check.
It's going to be a foul.
Oh, that's kind of a slip.
I think a lot of the sidearms, let's see what we get down here. Okay, it's going to strike out. I think a lot of the sidearm pitchers, talk a lot about handedness in general. It's like, oh, this pitcher is left-handed. You have a left-handed Boo. Your right-handed Mario is going to struggle against that. He's got a shorter bat. Boo, being lefty, can keep it on the outside and really make you have to guess the last second if that ball is coming over the plate. I think that sidearm characters really accentuate that handedness difference, and straight-on delivery characters kind of, honestly, in my opinion, erase it entirely. That's going to be a fair ball.
All right.
Wow.
You always get a little upset when the perfect low trages, but if it lands, you at least got to, be okay with it.
Truly thought that was going to be
It's
an
unfortunate
out
for sure.
on the right fielder. Those perfect liners to the outfield are so funny in these stars on game modes.
Soured off. Peach is gonna get there.
Nice.
All right. That's that stars on speed.
Yeah, they are quick out there.
Yep, that's the patented DK pitch. And for the viewers at home that do not know, that pitch is a strike. It does not look like it, but it just barely crosses the corner of the plate. When you go to that full left side, the same handedness that he's throwing with, you can hold the opposite direction the entire pitch, and it will be a strike.
It is dirty.
Yeah, and that's
And look
another
at this.
pitch. So that, gonna misplay a little bit with Wario there. Maybe could have made that catch. A good jump on it, might have been able to get there, but big opportunity here for Cézar-ito.
This is huge.
It's going to be a liner. That's all right, because now we are going to see King Boo to follow.
King Boo, a prolific stars on hitter.
And this is pretty advantageous for King Boo having the same handedness pitcher. You know, a lot of MLB players don't like righty on righty, but oh, it's perfect!
Shot!
Is he going to hit the thwomp? It's off the thwomp!
Can we get the bounce?
We get the bounce.
We can, okay.
So it's a 2 RBI double.
Yeah.
Sees, you know, again, he'll take it. You know, would he have liked a grand
gotta
slam?
be happy, yeah.
Absolutely, but he'll take it.
You got to be happy with what
There's
you
that
get,
pitch.
Castle.
There's that pitch.
So
It's such a
mean.
gnarly pitch, but
So
it's a strike every time. There it is. Same thing.
So mean. Okay,
And
0-2.
then- Yep.
This is a scary spot
This
to be,
is
man.
dangerous.
Pianta can really rake.
Going for a charge pitch. It's a changeup.
Yeah,
it's up.
there it
That's
is.
going to get down off the thwomp and another 2 RBI double.
Ooh, wow, that
Really
chem. That chem is mean, bro. That was a fast throw.
That was close. Now we got Madge, who can absolutely crush. Doesn't typically get it past the thwomps, but can on a perfect, or can get it over the tall wall on the far corner.
Up on the line.
Or could just get a low liner like that, and that'll be,
Totally happy with
this is a big 2-out rally inning for C's.
This is crazy. Yeah,
This
he's
was-
been putting in work. He's got another push hitter here with Waluigi. He's going to be charging once more. Let's see what we can do.
Another thing with C's is he is very, very good with the late charge. You'll notice with these, the tech quote-unquote characters, he is really, really good with getting that late charge. You know, so we see some people go for the Joe Bunt.
Yes.
We see some people go for the classic Tekken stars on, where you have 0 stars and you just hold the R button.
Gets your power boost for pretty much the speed and technique characters.
Right.
There's a few exceptions, but who cares?
Yes. But the other option, as C's does, is the late charge. Ultimately, what you want is you want the white trail on the ball. You don't want, or the blue trail. You don't want the yellow trail when you hit with those characters.
You want to be undercharged.
Correct.
Right? Like super undercharged.
That's going to be up. That could.
Oh.
Nope. Okay. Good recovery. That is
That's
a
great
great. That's, you know, typical. I mean, that's what I do. You know, you go for the wall jump. If you miss it, then you just dive instantly, and almost every time you'll get the ball, and you won't let it bounce super high.
That's good tech.
That's a great pitch. Don't send too far. Okay, we're good. We're safe.
Avoids the fireball too.
Yes, those fireballs are pesky on Castle.
They are
Ooh, it looked like Nick really wanted that pitch.
Ooh.
That's gonna be an
low tragedy on that one. Goes down, gets picked up by the shortstop. That is going to be end of the top of the third. Moving back to Cézar-ito here. Stepping up the plate. He's got a 4-1 lead.
Yep, has the opportunity to extend his lead. He is coming up. He is on the bottom of his lineup. That is up. Gonna need a play, and that's a great play from Nick. That's some good high-level fundamental baseball from BigNick there.
Gotta be able to stop that run and get the jump.
Nasty pitch from Nick. That's gonna be hit, and that is caught by C. Or wait, no, caught by Nick. Hit by C, he's caught by Nick.
I'm not a fan of the Yoshi charge swing in the Stars on. I like the slap with him.
It's a tough one. You know, it's a tough one. He does, I believe he has technically 95 power when everyone else has 100. You know, there is a lot of merit in slapping in Stars on. You don't want to do it very often.
Yeah.
But you do want to do it sometimes. It is good sometimes, you know. If you have that Yoshi, or even sometimes, that's a crazy catch by King Boo.
Right,
that Yoshi, that Mario, even like Wario lead off, I don't mind slapping to get them on, especially if you've set up to have someone after them to get chemistry.
Yeah.
You know.
That is definitely a big thing.
Big strikeout on Toadsworth there, and C's gets quickly out of it from BigNick.
Moving back to C's at bat. Now, this is a 7-inning ball game. So,
Yes. And it's been all C's. We had a quick start from Nick with a solo shot, but Yeah, no star pads because we are in Big Balla. That
No,
definitely
my
landed on the
star,
star
bro,
pad.
my star.
All right.
Come on. I
Bro,
want a
double-
line drive with boomerang,
Bro, give me double starred boomerang, bro. 150 power.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, we made a
Great
mod.
connection.
What a
Great
catch! Oh, and we're gonna get gunned at
double
first.
play.
Wow, what a catch! That's a great wall jump, and I think the Thwomps were set up where if he missed that wall jump, that would have been a home run.
Yeah,
So-
it's tough getting the wall jumps with the curved trajectory characters.
It
You're trying to
is.
wall jump Boo, King Boo, Boomerang, bro. Especially Stars On, man. They're hitting screamers left and right.
Yup.
Ball's curving like no one's business. You gotta run chasing after it and figure out where to jump.
Absolutely.
It's tough out there, man.
Oh, that's a great pitch from BigNick to end the inning.
Great getting out of that, yeah.
Yeah, really saves the inning right there. Toadette leadoff single, that typically spells not good things for the defense.
Absolutely. Leadoffs are just so powerful in this game.
Yes. So we're going to get a
up?
slap hit from Daisy.
Oh.
I don't know who's after. I think Luigi? No, DK. Yeah, I don't think I love the slap hit there.
Me neither.
Daisy, I don't know. Is with one out, too.
Yeah, I like just
Catch me
ripping it,
swinging for
man.
the fences.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta try to hit a gapper.
That's what Big Ball is all about.
It's about it.
Come on.
Oh. Sometimes you just gotta swing the bat, bro. You know.
Exactly.
All right, moving to the bottom five here.
Sees with another perfect inning, no hits.
I definitely don't feel comfortable with a
Wow,
three-run
that is
lead.
up. I don't think that's getting wall jumped. I am
Sure is,
incorrect.
bro.
It is getting
Sure
wall
is.
jumped. Luigi's been on a heater this game.
He's really on defensive.
Oh, it is nuked foul.
That's not getting wall jumped. Yeah, that's what we call strike one of the business. I love when people rip something foul like that. I look at them, I go, that's strike one.
That's
dude.
strike one,
We'll see
baby.
you at the next pitch. Great shot from Walu, man. You know, that's the nice part about his charge. It might not be going out, but it goes fast.
It does
So
go
if it's going
fast.
low, probably okay as long as you time it correctly.
Right.
It's nice.
Now, especially with this infield, you know, Daisy and Wario are considered solid infielders.
Yeah.
But they're not the dinosaurs.
Not the dinos.
They're not
yeah.
the dinos. You know, Yoshi, Birdo, they can yoink up those low screamers better than anyone else in the game. And that when you got both of them on your team,
Yeah.
you know, Stars On, we talk about defense a lot less. But those dinos in the middle infield can be lethal.
Yeah.
They can shut down those low liners that just keep an inning going. You know, when you know, it's not necessarily like they don't do the flashy stuff. You know, they don't they don't have the flash, and so you don't really see as much from them. But man, they can have a really big effect on a game.
A big, you know, like a big out really can shift the momentum. It's such a momentum-based game in general.
Absolutely.
It's called strike one. Right there. Such a momentum-based game. So getting a key out like that is really big. You know, like
100%.
you'll see people go for star pitches sometimes
Yep.
because they understand, hey, like if I can get this out, like that's gonna just cut the legs off of your run.
100%.
You know, you're not gonna be scoring any more runs.
We did see, we didn't say anything. We did see Nick switch off of DK pitcher last inning. So I don't know if that was a one-time, you know, just wanted to bring in someone else. But we're going to find out here in the bottom of the 6th. Maybe DK comes back. But right now we've got Peach on the mound, and it looks like she is staying there for the time being. So
I like it. I think it's great. Like late in the game, you switch it up, you make your opponent adjust.
Another great jump catch.
Luigi, bro, you're doing it all. I love it.
He is having a game today.
Especially when you have, you know, two such really good pitchers in Big Balla here.
Absolutely.
Peach and DK. You know, utilize the talent you got on the squad, man.
Great hit for Toadette right up the gut.
Such a good slap hitter.
Absolutely. Toadette's so good in Stars On.
So good.
I take Toadette where I can get her. I would draft Toadette so high in Stars On. Like, if it came down to it, I would draft her. I would draft her like 12.
I draft her like 7-8 on my team.
Right? She's
where I would
so
draft her.
good. She is so good.
First and second here, KB with a low trash up the middle. We got the blue blob stepping up here.
This is dangerous.
Very dangerous. He put one to the back wall last time. It's going to be low. Daisy cuts it off and makes the play. There we go. Nice stuff for BigNick. Now, you got 3 runs to make up, and you got 3 outs to do it. Let's see if you can do it. Of course, 7-inning ball game. This is it.
Right.
This is it.
This
BigNick,
is it.
you got to
This is
do
all
it.
he's got. This is his tournament life for Stars On. For Big Balla.
Big Balla, Big Balla. Scary spot to be.
That is a perfect. It is up. It is going to be to the right of the Thwomp. That is 1 run into the deficit. He's got 2 more to go. Journey of 3 runs starts with one step.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now we got the short bat Peach. She's got a short bat, but when it connects,
When it connects,
it is strong.
It can do some damage.
Just teasing the outside of the plate.
Push trajectory does work.
That's a connect, but it's right at Pianta.
Low.
So that is 1 out. We are trying our best to wrap the lineup right now. Our current tying run. If we can get Toadsworth on, Daisy is the tying. No, Luigi's the tying run.
Yeah. 0-2 count though.
0-2 count. Gotta have some discipline here with Toadsworth. Tough to foul him off, but we are. We're staying alive.
It's tough to get this to land, man. Yoshi
It is.
and Toadette out there, like, or you know, either you're gonna try to pull, which is super hard to react and get a pull hit, or you're hitting the Yoshi or Toadette. It's not a great spot to be. Ooh, almost makes me eat my words, man. That was a crazy one. Good eye.
Yup.
Yeah,
Staying
good eye.
patient. Playing defense on the plate. That's up, and that is down.
He's hit,
That
man.
is
He's
that
hit.
is a phenomenal at bat from BigNick.
Wow.
You know, I don't know the result of this game, but that is exactly what he needed to do to stay alive in this tournament.
Oh, 100%. That was very well done. Great patience, great eye,
Yes.
great hit. Luigi, you've been saving the game defensively. You're being called on offense. Let's see what you can do, bro.
Oh, what a pitch. That's a crazy.
Oh,
Not
quite.
great contact, and we are down to the tournament out for BigNick. Can Daisy tie the game right here, right now?
Yeah, it's a crazy spot
1-0
to be,
count.
huh?
2-0 count.
Scary, scary. DK to follow.
Nick is staying patient. Nick is staying patient on a 3-0 count. Well, is he going to swing on the 3-0? He's hunting his pitch. He's hunting a pitch. He got it. It's up. Yoshi could clamber. Will she get... Oh!
Climbs the wall and climbs the ladder. Cézar-ito will be moving on. It stars on. What a catch there.
What a
Wow.
catch. Phenomenal clamber, phenomenal defense from Cézar-ito.